Motivation is the most overrated fucking thing I think I've ever heard in my entire life. If you're relying on motivation to do the things that you need to do, such as go to the gym or go for a walk or cook a decent meal, then you are looking at things incredibly incorrectly. Motivation is very, very temporary. At the end of the day, nobody feels motivated to do what they need to do forever. Like, people ask me quite a lot, how do I stay motivated to go to the gym 5-6 times a week? Or how do I stay motivated to keep active? Or how do I stay motivated to cook meals every single day? Here's how. I don't. Nobody does. Nobody will stay motivated to do all of these things forever. And if you do, then you're part of the minority. You need to stop putting motivation on a pedestal, because it's not the way forward and will ultimately result in you just being frustrated that you can't do what you need to do. I need to open a window, it's boiling. Instead, what you need to focus on is discipline. Discipline and motivation are two sides of the same coin. And the way that I like to portray motivation and discipline being different is as follows. Think of a hybrid car. A hybrid car uses electricity to start the motor, basically, and to get you going. And then it uses fuel to maintain the speed that you go in, and also just to maintain the journey. Something like that anyway. There's going to be some car experts that are just going to shit on me now, but that's the general vibe you're getting, okay? And for the basis of this analogy, just stick with it. So motivation can be considered the electricity. It's the thing that, starts the spark. It's the thing that gets you going to begin with. Discipline is the fuel that keeps you going when motivation isn't there. So if you're in a hybrid car and your car cannot maintain your speed or keep you going, then it's not electricity that you've run out of, it's fuel that you've run out of. And it's the same thing with fitness. Like, if you cannot keep going and you need to keep dragging yourself to do the shit that you need to do, it's not motivation that you haven't got, it's discipline. Discipline is one of the most underrated factors and underrated tools within your fitness arsenal. The annoying thing about discipline is it needs to be built over time. There's no unwanky way to say this, but you build discipline for your consistency. If you do something consistently enough and you understand that the benefits and rewards that you're going to get out of it is worth the effort that you put in, you'll consistently stay disciplined to do it. And that's the thing that you need to do. You need to find a goal or a way of achieving these goals in which the effort required to do it is worth the rewards that you're going to get from it, else you will not stay disciplined to do it. Like, imagine if you had a job where you had to work 80 hours a week, you had to do lots of shit that you don't want to do, and the effort involved in doing this job was just mental, but you literally got paid £1 an hour, you know what I mean, and you get treated like shit, you don't have any breaks at all. You won't be disciplined to do it. You probably skive quite a lot, you probably wouldn't put in a decent amount of effort, and you'll probably quit at the end of it. Let's be real. That's because the rewards that you're getting from it are not worth the effort that you are required to put in. If you instead find a job that you genuinely enjoy, which doesn't require much effort, but you get paid a decent amount, you'd stay disciplined to get up in the morning to go, because the effort required to do it is worth the rewards that you're going to get. You don't need motivated to do it, you do it because you are disciplined to do it. So when it comes to fitness, you need to find a goal, or need to try and chase a goal in which the reward that you're going to get from it is worth the effort. Because if your goal doesn't make you feel inspired, challenged and happy and just full of joy at the thought of achieving it, it most likely isn't the right goal for you. For example, there's been countless times when I've said to somebody, what are your goals? And they've said, I want to lose weight. And then I say, why? And then they say, oh, because my friends are all skinny, or I think it's the right thing to do. That's shit, that's boring, that does not fill you with inspiration to do. Instead, if your goal is something like, I want to lose 2 dress sizes because my wedding is coming up. Wow, that's inspirational, because you want to look incredible for your wedding. You want the thought of you being in a wedding dress to be taken on pictures despite the fact that you currently don't feel confident enough to do so. You want to feel the best and look the best you've ever been for your wedding because it's a big social event. That is inspirational, and that will keep you disciplined to do it. The motivation side of things, as I said, is more down to just getting you started. It shouldn't be used consistently to help you do the shit that you need to do. And you can improve motivation by a number of different ways. For example, having a bit of a change about of your routines every now and then. Don't do it every single week because that's program hopping, but maybe changing your routines up every 6 to 8 weeks if you're starting to get bored of it, that'll help with motivation. Probably changing your style of workout every now and then just to help with that little spark. Like if you're currently used to bodybuilder style training, so going through the weights, going through the reps and the sets, time and attention, maybe have like one session where you just do something out of your comfort zone. I can't believe I'm saying this. maybe CrossFit or something, you know what I mean? Or just change the environment in which you're doing it. Like, there's been countless times where I've woke up in the morning, not feel motivated to do it after countless times, and then I thought, you know what, I need to change. So I started to go to a different gym. Boom, motivations just came back because of that reason. So change the environment which you're training in. Change your gyms, change the people that you're going with. That's going to help with that little spark of motivation to get you going. And then obviously, once you keep doing that, discipline is going to take over and ultimately allow you to stay on track. So yeah, stop focusing on motivation, because motivation will not get you from A to B. Discipline will. Motivation just helps you start every now and then when you need that little bit of a push. So yeah, hope that helps and I hope that makes sense. If this video did help you, feel free to give it a like. If you got any questions for me, comment below with your questions, because I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Alternatively, if you want to catch the next one, please subscribe to this channel. And if you want any free fitness or fat loss based content, feel free to follow my Instagram at k.p_health. Looking forward to speaking to you again. Catch you in the next one. Have a good one.